Oahu Furniture Company is facing a slew of complaints. Customers claiming they're receiving damaged items and shipments are delayed. KITV4's Ali Duklo shares their concerns and what the company is now doing about it.
Okay, I need this to reach the right audience, like lawyer TikTok, pissed off at value furniture TikTok, like anything.
I decided to also say something so that you guys know to never buy anything from this company.
Don't buy from Value Furniture, they're a scam, and I need this to get to the right people. Thanks. Don't buy from Value Furniture, they're a scam, and I need this to get to the right people.
Woo! Hello everyone, it's Isabella here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a alleged scam right now, and I have been dying to discuss this. So you guys know, any new scam or issues that pop up, I love talking about it. One, if I don't see a lot of content about it on YouTube, they might find a different perspective at bare minimum if I finally cover it. And today we are covering Value Furniture. So we are going to be diving into the problematic issues with this company, the alleged scams and things that have been happening, bad customer service reviews, and so much more. And I would like to share my opinion if I think this is a scam or not, which in my opinion, I think so. But we need to uncover the shadiness behind Value Furniture. So before we hop into today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell button down below. My vlog channel, podcast, and merch is in the description below. And now let's get into it. Hi everyone, popping in here real quickly. So just got the shower and I'm getting ready for my day, but I need to talk about a very significant part of my getting ready routine, which is Dossier. So if you guys don't know, Dossier is an incredible fragrance company that creates fragrances inspired by scents that we love and know today. So for example, there's some fragrances that are just really expensive and I just don't want to drop that big money on it. But instead, I can go to Dossier and find the inspired version. And in my opinion, they smell identical. So real quickly, I want to walk you guys through a couple fragrances that I got for this coming season and talk about why I love them. So first of all, I want to talk about this woody rum. It has vanilla, jasmine, amber, and sandalwood, which is an incredible combination. This gourmand orange blossom I've been getting so many compliments on, and the orange I think truly is what's making this scent incredible. Next up is this gourmand white flowers, which is not too sweet like the previous one, but it's a perfect crisp and clean floral scent that is just, it's a winner. I love this one. And this last scent, which is the caramelized lavender hazelnut, which is from the Generalist collection that has been developed by Dossier. Oh my goodness, this one is probably one of the most unique scents I've ever smelled. It's nothing that's too sweet. It's just honestly good for all around any moment. So Dossier is not only all about making amazing fragrances, but they're also all about saving. So if you actually want to go now and buy 2, 3, or even more of the fragrances I mentioned or others that you see on their site, you'll be having additional savings. Additionally, if you are brand new to Dossier and you've never shopped with them before, you can get additional discounts simply for being a brand new customer. And because again, Dossier is amazing with their deals, if you guys want to go now to the description below or the pinned comment, you guys can go and use the code Isabellamichellelanter10 for 10% off your order today. That's Isabellamichellelanter10 for 10% off, and you can go and get a brand new amazing fragrance today. Thank you so much to Dossier for partnering with me on today's video, and now let's get into it. So real quickly, what honestly sparked this conversation was a creator friend of mine who she's literally the most magical human being ever. Her name is Bria Jones. She's an incredible content creator if you are all about watching lifestyle, just anything like relatable. She's like a big sister in my opinion. Like, she was the one that inspired me to talk about this actually, where she got on TikTok and shared her experience with Value Furniture. And I felt so bad just listening to her experience about how she, from what I remember, she discussed how she didn't get the furniture that she was promised and she was out by a lot of money. Now, with that being said, and when I hear someone getting scammed, I swear my radar clicks in and I'm like, give it to me. I'll handle it for you, babe. Let's dive into Value Furniture and who are they and what are they to begin with. So Value Furniture, by their own marketing, says that they're the fastest growing furniture brand in the United States. So they have a very modern aesthetic to their brand. If you scroll through the website, you can easily see how they have the cloud couch looking sectionals that is, you know, popped off, and just many other different couches, sectionals, and pieces of furniture like accent chairs, you name it, to add to your home. Now, for people who, like myself, like those really comfy, aesthetically pleasing sectionals, I totally understand why this could be really interesting to some people. And with that, and with the specific style that this brand has, this would draw a lot of people like myself in. So for example, I actually have a gorgeous beige couch, but I actually got off of Facebook Marketplace because, like, you know, you can find some good deals on there. Some people want to buy a brand new one refund, and you have every right to. However, you also have every right to not getting scammed and misled. So let's look at the prices and let's look at what we're, working with. So going over here, the price ranges is quite high. For example, this sectional over here could be almost near $7,000. We have one that's nearly 2K. There's one that could be almost 3,000. It's very expensive to say the least. It, in my opinion, is giving the illusion that this is a luxurious furniture line, which there's no harm in that. I think everyone can have access to affordable and luxury furniture depending on where you're shopping at. And especially if it's giving the illusion that this is more of a luxury and wonderful brand, you would expect that type of luxury service. However, for many customers, they have not been receiving that luxury service. So for a good while now, actually, on TikTok, the more I dug into this, the more I saw many horrible and poor reviews from content creators and just any customers in general who had a negative experience with value. So for example, I would like to play one here for you that is on TikTok now, and she shares her personal experience with this situation.
Okay, I need this to reach the right audience, like lawyer TikTok, pissed off at value furniture TikTok, like anything. Basically, I ordered a couch in September and Value Furniture has told me to F off. They're not able to refund me. They're not able to ship me a couch because they don't ship to Chicago apparently. How do you not ship to one of the biggest cities in the country? But anyway, so they don't ship here anymore. I've asked for a refund. They said, we can't refund you. Our system's not letting us. Reach out to your bank. Well, they told me that's 60 days too late. My bank basically said, we can't help you because, it's past our policy. Fine, whatever. They said it's up to Value Furniture to refund you. I offered check, Venmo, e-check, give my card information again so they could refund me that money, do anything to override the system. No, they're not wanting to do any of that. So here's the email I received. Okay, basically I asked to escalate it because, they're a scam and they're not helping me. And then she said it was my bank's issue and that they're going to close my ticket. So I'm not going to get anything from this. I'm not going to get a refund of my couch, any help further because I told them they were a scam and I saw this happening with everyone else. I also said possibly getting a lawyer involved, but I need people to, tell me if that's even valid in this case. I'm sure it is, but I'm just a little nervous on that. But so don't buy from Value Furniture. They're a scam, and I need this to get to the right people. Thanks.
Y'all, so I'm beyond pissed. I ordered this couch in January, and I ended up not getting it until the end of May. Oh my gosh. I spent $2,000 on this couch, right? So I've seen it all over TikTok, this and third, and I placed my order. What the fuck is this that they sent me? This is not the material that I ordered at all. I absolutely hate this material. Look at this. $2,000 in 6 months and they send me this. So I reached out to them they don't have a phone number anymore. I reached out to them through the little text message thing. And they're like, well, this is the feather sectional that we send to, if I didn't mention to you, this is from Value Furniture. And they're like, this is the sectional that we send out now. So they basically changed the material and didn't tell their customers. But I'm pissed off. So when I reached out to them, I'm like, hey, can I return this couch? And you guys send me my money back because I don't like this. Do you see how textured it is? Even for me just sitting on it for a couple of seconds, it attracts so much dirt. It's unbelievable. And they're like, oh no, you can't return it. We won't give you a refund. And how do you just change the material and not tell your customers? I'm beyond pissed right now. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice couch, but for $2,000, I expect to get what I ordered. And I waited 6 months for this. I'm pissed. What do you guys think that I should do?
So real quickly though, because we are diving into the topic of scamming and unethical brands, you name it, I'm going to be popping up the definition of a scam. So from what I have personally gone through when it comes to being scammed or watching scams and covering scams on my channel, which is what I like to do, there is a very specific pattern that I see. And with that, it's a company, a brand, person, whoever the case may be, is promising you something and then you end up not receiving it. Now, I understand completely that there's certain accidents and mistakes happen. However, it's also about about accountability and making that wrong a right. If you mess up, it's understandable. But if you're able to take the initiative, unscrew the situation, and make sure that your customers are happy or whoever you're working with is happy, then that is going to be able to keep a good positive reputation. Whereas if you completely mislead people and give them something that's not even what they promised, and then additionally not even fix it, oh, you're 100% getting scammed here in my opinion. Keep that definition in mind as we go through the rest of this video, but brand has marketed themselves off, it appears to me, as a high quality luxury brand that offers expensive but good furniture. And with that, with the idea of high quality and luxury, you would expect at least pretty damn good customer service, or especially good customer service considering your customers are dropping some big money on your products. That is not the case. So I'm actually going to be playing a video for you of a customer that had a really negative experience.
This has honestly escalated further than I thought that it would, but I'm here now, so I'm just going to give like a full backstory from all of my recent interactions with Value Furniture up until now. I'll be including the screenshots, I'll be including what I said to them and what they said to me, because now they're on Twitter, I guess, trying to drag me, calling me sis. Very weird, but let's just get into it so that we can dead all of this right now, because you're doing a little too much and I know you're going to watch this video. And when you watch this video, I want you to know it's staying up just like the rest of them. Okay, I'll give y'all like a brief second to read this, just like pause and read here. So this is Ian, an escalation manager from Value Furniture. She reached out to me a week ago, basically telling me that she still didn't know when my couch was going to be delivered, and they've been holding it at the delivery center since July 27th with no updates. When I called the delivery center, they said that Value Furniture was telling them that it wasn't released for delivery. So even though I paid for my couch, I could not go pick my couch up, and they would not be delivering it to me because Value didn't release it for delivery. So when I talked to Value, Value was trying to beat around the bush and say that there were still order issues and that it was still backed up, and they were basically trying to blame the delivery company, which kind of makes sense because they can't own up to their mistakes, which is very weird. Ian, that's one of the people who helped me. Apparently, I'm threatening them because I said that I would mention her name. Well, that's her name. Ian, thanks for all your fucking help. Here's the second person I quote-unquote threatened. His name is Raymond, and this is him messaging me to tell me that they're having delays, even though my furniture was literally at the warehouse. They're telling me that they're having delays, which makes no sense. So now that we got that out, though, here's another email that I had got from Ian 5 days ago, I guess. I tried to call her back because she called me when I was at work. She literally, I never spoke to this woman on the phone because she kept playing games with me. This is her response, basically still saying that their team was working with the delivery person and that they would have a they would have an update by the end of the week. The end of the week came and I never got an update except for we still basically don't know where your couch is. Hang in there. Now, these are the screenshots that I posted earlier today, again from Ian. She texted me basically saying that they would give me a refund, but they would give me a refund in store credits, which you can see down there somewhere. It says, like, we'll refund you in store credits, or I guess they would give me, like, a full refund with cash, but they wanted me to pay to have the couch sent back to them, even though I never got the couch. Tell me how that makes sense.
She's discussing how, again, she bought a couch, which is very expensive, and that's a high investment, and apparently it was stuck, and Value was not handling the process at all. And so then their concept of giving good customer service was she would have to pay for the shipping to get the couch back, even though she didn't even get it to begin with, and then they would give her 1,000 in store credit. I'm sorry, what the are you on? That is unhinged behavior. Customer clearly didn't get the item. And they're saying, hey, my very expensive investment essentially with a comfy couch is not here. And what are you doing about it? And then the customer service, in my opinion, seems like they're blaming her, which is disgusting. Furthermore, with the introduction, I would like to mention she is clearly vocalizing that the company itself on Twitter was making fun of her and trying to drag her on Twitter, which right there, in my opinion, to get that out of the way, that screams extreme lack of professionalism and taking customers seriously. If you think it's okay for your social media manager to make fun of somebody on the internet, get f***ed. Anyways, let's watch the second part. I feel so bad for her.
I'm so annoyed right now. I tried to upload this video and it uploaded without any audio, so I'm re-recording it. If I sound like just all over the place, please just bear with me because I'm really over the situation to begin with. So Value has been tweeting stuff like this, like at least in the past hour or whatever, about me, saying that I'm chasing clout or whatever, or that I'm trying to blackmail them and scam them. This is not the shit that I want to be posting on my page. And honestly, they've gotten followers from me posting it because people are in their comments blowing them the fuck up over a couch that I paid them for. Really not seeing how that adds up, but whatever. So this is a text that I sent to the Iron lady that I mentioned in the last video. You can pause, screenshot now. So I sent this text message to her after she said that I could either get store credits in my refund or they would give me a refund, but I would have to pay to send the couch back, even though I never got the couch. The couch has been sitting at a warehouse. Mind you all, I paid for this couch in May. They already took the money from me. So yeah, I basically told them that I wanted the couch in a full refund at this point for the inconvenience, because you already switched the fabric and they never mentioned anywhere that the fabric was switched. I didn't know this until recently because I just started seeing a lot of TikToks with other poor reviews where the fabric was not the same and they never even notified me. So either way, I was going to get the couch and a refund because I was going to call my bank as soon as the couch came and reverse the transaction. And I knew that this would work because other people have already done it. Like, I would happily send the couch back, but I'm not paying you to send back a faulty product. Like, that's very weird. This is the couch that they have up on their website. Take a minute to look at the fabric. Here's a close-up. It's beige in the photo. What they're sending out to people is white and it's rough and it collects dirt and dust easily. Here's a photo from someone that just got their couch. You can see that it already has lint on it. You can see that it's already dingy, and this is not the first person to say that the couch was already like a mess when it got delivered. This is not what they're advertising online. So honestly, if I would have sent all the proof and everything that they did on Twitter today, I very much would have got my money back and kept the couch. I gave them the opportunity to just dead all that shit and I could take down the video so they could get their shit together. They didn't want to do that, so here we are. The microaggressions are honestly out the ass. It's been really ridiculous all day long. They subtweeted, didn't even mention me. I found out from another person that they even tweeted about me earlier saying I was a small account, that I was trying to blackmail them. No, I gave you the opportunity to give me my shit and my money, and I would take down the video and give you all a chance to get your shit together because the bank was gonna refund me anyway. That's what you don't understand, is that people have the option to reverse transactions when you're playing fucking games. But we're here now, so this is what Value Furniture wanted, so let this just be all the review that you need to know not to order from this company. However you see it, they still have my fucking money. I paid for the couch. I did not get the couch. The couch was held at a warehouse where they were lying on the warehouse people saying that they wouldn't deliver it. All the while, Value just wouldn't release it for delivery. That is my full little review, backstory, whatever.
What the fuck? So they have the audacity, apparently, make fun of her on here. But then additionally, with this exact text of her saying, I see you sent a refund for $200. I didn't ask for that. I said a full refund to my original payment as well as the couch, not one or the other. And I'm also confused on what makes you think a $200 refund for a $2,000 purchase is acceptable. I have also taken recordings of your TikTok page comments and have screenshots proving you're deleting back comments from your Instagram and planting fake ones. I will be making another video about your business practices if we cannot come to an agreement on what I want. The choice is yours. At this point, you're only losing more customers, so it doesn't matter to me. Full refund of my original payment and the couch, or I will wait for the couch and post more reviews that you can't delete. Additionally, the $200 you refunded is not what I asked for, so you still owe me $2,062.74. I love seeing people stand their ground when it comes to shitty companies. This right here, chef's kiss to this absolute angel. I'm so proud of her because I know that has to be so uncomfortable and intimidating. But this is just two of the experiences so far of people not getting what they were promised and dealing with extreme unprofessionalism. And in my opinion, that is stressful to have a company treating you like ass. I don't give a if a company is an asshole to me. And frankly, that's again, as I like to joke, a regular Wednesday for me. If someone wants to just be an asshole, I do this for a living, okay? It's one thing when someone else who doesn't deal with this kind of stuff and anyone else who simply just wants the couch they ordered to be treated like shit by the company. Wow. They say when your social accounts are too small to get free products, so you decide to blackmail companies instead. Wow. So not you threatening us unless we give you a refund and free product looks like blackmail to us, but go off, sis? Excuse me? I get so pissed off because no one should have to deal with this ever. You are having a faulty product that is not being properly delivered. Other people are receiving really bad product. They're not getting customer service. But someone wants clout, and I quote, to blackmail you for a free product. And you know what's so funny about this? Mind you, during this time as well, and I was digging, okay, because I was going back in their history. I was looking at, okay, how many bad reviews does this brand get on a consistent, regular basis, okay? Isn't it ironic that I was scrolling through Twitter for a good while now on their account, and the main tweets that they ever engage with are people that don't like their order. Like, literally, I will screen record this and show you so many people tweet at them that something is wrong with their order, that something is not working, that something is faulty, that they haven't gotten their order, that they've dropped thousands of dollars, they're still 6 months in, and they have absolutely nothing. So this isn't just like a couple times. This is multiple times that I am seeing publicly with their engagement that somebody is not getting what they are promising, which is an absolute scam according to the definition. Now, if they unscrew this and stop doing this, then they won't be scamming people. But if you continuously mislead people and then treat them like when they're bringing up something that is a very legit problem, that's the only thing that I can consider this as a scam in my opinion. And either way, I think the fact that she went out of her way to be very clear of giving them an opportunity to this situation is, I mean, she didn't have to do that at all. I think it was really sweet of her to be so willing to like just allow them to fix the problem at hand, but for them to still have problems with this is just absolutely appalling to me. These are just some examples right now of customers who, again, have not had good experiences, who have been treated poorly, and I'm just heartbroken for anyone because this is a level of unhinged that I'm very shocked at that a company would want to behave like. Like, are you kidding me? As I was doing a little bit more digging as well about this brand and other issues, I actually came across an article that I think you guys would be very interested in. This company, by the way, if you guys don't know, so this article says Oahu Furniture Company faces hundreds of customer complaints over shipping issues and delays. It goes over to say, after purchasing her dream home, Amanda Berthold of Colorado went on a hunt for the perfect couch. Her search led her to Value Furniture, which has locations across Oahu, where she customized a sectional sofa for nearly $6,000. Then she was told her couch would be delivered in parts at a time. Months later, she received half the order and items were damaged. First of all, she said you pay up front in full even if they don't have the inventory. Now she claims that, and I quote, first of all, you pay up front in full even if they don't have the inventory. Then Value doesn't even tell you that they don't have inventory, so they mislead you from the beginning. She added that she was not able to return the items and the company was not responsive to her complaints. They only give you 14 days to return an item, so they make sure that they don't respond to anything within 14 days. So you have no excuses. You can't return, you can't get a refund. If you don't find a way to cancel your order, you have to pay a 20% fee to restock something that you were never going to get in the first place, she added. The Better Business Bureau flagged Value in 2021 after receiving a large number of complaints on its website. Since then, 192 customers have been posted grievances on this site. And again, I would like to add that is not including tweets, TikToks, and so much more that are included with this because the stuff that I found was absolutely insane. The latest complaint was posted 2 weeks ago. On BBB's site, Value has responded to multiple customer postings blaming global supply chain issues for delayed shipment. The company also addressed the customers' complaints over refunds and concerns over quality. They said they are working with the BBB to try to resolve some of the issues. BBB spokesperson said, we do give businesses an opportunity to go ahead and rectify the situation, so they are being looked at. In response to customers' claims, Value sent the following statement to AITV4. We always welcome the opportunity to help our customers and our community to get to know our company better. The items you bring up do sound very concerning. There are a lot of phrases here that we see repeated from time to time on our social media and on various review sites. It's absolutely understandable that consumers would be concerned about these issues if they were an accurate reflection of our business. However, what we see here is a significant hyperbole, similar to the biggest hurdles that importers, manufacturers, wholesales, and retailers in the furniture industry are facing worldwide. We do understand the frustrations of buying online and expected delivery time during a supply and demand backlog. We've heard the sentiment before that it's been long enough and we should have ironed out any pandemic-related wrinkles by now. We wish that that were the case. As can be seen in almost any retail industry, the effects of the pandemic are slowly moving. The supply chain issues that are affecting global industries did not appear overnight, and similarly, they will not disappear overnight. And I am going to have the rest of this, linked in the description below if you guys would like to read it. So first of all, again, just from looking into this article alone, they have some major issues in itself with that many people reporting. And this is an article that was dated in 2021 and had updates on June 28th of 2022. So they have had their issues for a while. And honestly, right there, I'm sorry, but when it comes to if you are trying to figure out pandemic related issues as a business, stop selling furniture then if you can't get it to customers. I understand if there is an issue with supply chain or whatever the case may be, but it is your responsibility as a business to acknowledge those issues and make adjustments according to. So for example, a proper way that they should have handled it was emailing absolutely everyone who ordered a couch or specific couches who are struggling to get delivered and be very honest and say, hey, look, we don't know how quickly we are able to get it to you. Let's be fully transparent. This is the shipping time that we're expecting. It could be 3 months. If you would like to continue, then we can continue on, no big deal. But if you change your mind and need a couch faster, then you can cancel, we will refund you and be done, which makes logical sense. Make it to where people have choices and options, because if we think about it, a lot of people who are buying these couches, they probably, and this is what I did, I literally immediately got rid of my old couch when I knew that I was getting my other one. Now I was picking it up from someone else's house, so I knew I could grab it like that, but there's people who are getting rid of their old furniture, they're moving, they're making adjustments, and they don't have a couch. And so to be told that they're going to get a couch, they order it, and then they wait around and don't have one, that's significantly inconvenient for many people, and honestly very irritating and ridiculous. That's a horrible representation of your company. In my opinion, this is a cop-out. And to be like, oh, well, it's just the world, please. We still have issues like this now. Take the initiative and maybe very vocal with your customers that you're having issues so that way they have the option to not purchase. So that is absolutely blowing my mind. I've even actually, along my looking into this, I've heard people allegedly state that they did not even get a return and their bank actually wasn't able to get them their money back. So there's many people allegedly who have vocalized to me that they are out of thousands of dollars and they never got a product, and now Value has claimed and completely denied this. In my personal opinion, I 100% believe those customers because literally there's a consistent pattern with the negative reviews. So why would I trust a company when they consistently, in my opinion, don't treat customers right and don't handle their issues correctly? As I kept diving into this brand more, Value has lawsuits, babe. So I always like looking into these companies, especially if they have big old bad reviews and lots of things going on. I love to type in the brand name and lawsuit to see what pops up. And look, there is one. So this was actually filed June 29th of 2022. And so again, you know how earlier the BBB said that they give companies opportunities to, situation. Now, the U.S. District Court for the District of Hawaii has actually filed this lawsuit against them. So I'm already happy to hear that there's at least some sort of initiation starting. But again, as you guys know, I've covered many companies on my channel who have been sued before and who have gotten a slap on the wrist and move on. All I would like to say at the end of the day is, from what I've witnessed, I personally think that there are many places that you can shop from that can provide really great products for you that aren't horrible. I have heard people get really great couches from Costco even, and that's been their go-to. Additionally, also, I would like to say, if you are someone that is in this situation, two things I would like to say is you have every right to make a review if you'd like to. A company just can't sue you for a bad review. I'm not a legal professional, but what I can say is no company can just threaten you over a bad review. Companies expect bad reviews. If you have evidence to back up a claim and have 100% proof that it's true, then you're good. Additionally, though, you can also share your opinions about a company and you have a right to do that. Be very clear about your language, though. But yes, you have a right to discuss these companies if you're having a bad experience. And I know that there's companies that make completely weird, bullshit, aimless threats, but to protect yourself, use protective language. Be very clear about your review with it. Be clear when you have evidence to back up a claim. And if it's 100% true, then it is not defamation. And then be really clear when you do have opinions. Additionally, filing reports through the BBB is really important and great. Reporting the accounts, trying to report things with your bank if you were able to. Doing all those things can help you if you are in a situation where you have been scammed, or if you are currently viewing this video as someone who has had a negative experience. You can do these things that can ultimately help you with the situation. And clearly, since they are involved with a lawsuit right now, I think it's really helpful for BBB to see those reports, because additionally, it gives them more ammunition, in my opinion, to say, look, this company has some issues and it needs to be resolved quickly. And final thoughts on this, I would never, in my opinion, recommend anyone to trust this company due to the absolute insane amounts of bad reviews, due to the amount of times that they have, in my opinion, treated people poorly. This is just a really horrible situation that I would never recommend to be a part of. So I will actually have furniture stores that I've personally had good experience with in the description below. And then additionally, one last thought that I want to give is you are not stupid if you get scammed. I know I might say this frequently on my channel, but naive or not, someone should have the common decency and respect to not take advantage of you as an individual. So please don't feel stupid if you've been scammed in any way, or if you feel scammed by this company, don't feel stupid, okay? There are a plethora and hundreds and thousands of scams all across the world. It is very hard to differentiate what's what. I have been scammed before, and I'm literally a commentary creator channel discusses scams on her page. Anyone can fall to it. So it's okay. It is not your fault. Do not blame yourself for it. And hopefully this video can give someone a different perspective and maybe be able to protect themselves from being potentially scammed, in my opinion. So that was it for today's video on Value Furniture. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you've had any other businesses, experiences, or if you've had a personal experience with Value in the description below. Make sure to go and check out today's sponsor today in the comment section below, in the pinned comment below, and also in the description. And I will see my angels in the next video. Bye.